Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to night number 1 of the second annual Snowball Derby. Live here from Pensacola, Florida at Five Flag Speedway for the Snowball Derby, presented by Zach's Lawn Care. I am your host, Cody Demers. I will be bringing you live all the action here tonight. And I'm a one-man band all by myself tonight, and it's going to be fun. We got 3 races on tap. We got the Pro Trucks for 50 laps, We got the Sportsman for 50 laps, and we got the Pure Stocks as well coming up later on tonight. So tomorrow night we got the LCQs for the Snowflake 125 Saturday, we got the Snowflake 125 LCQs. They'll be coming up, and then we also got the Snowball Derby LCQs. So that's going to be some fun, exciting racing going on. And it's going to be a good night. We got 3 days of racing. We got the Modifieds, the Mayhem tomorrow. We got the Snowflake 125 tomorrow. And then we got the big 300-lap Snowball Derby coming to you on Sunday afternoon. Again, it's going to be a good week and a good weekend, I should say, of racing. It's been a hectic week for me. We've had some really good racing this week. We had a really good race at Hickory last night for the Rolling Thunder Racing Series. The Supers went to Hickory for 125 laps to see 6 cautions for 25 caution laps out of a 125-lap race. And the worst wreck we had, I think, was Landon Farmer spinning his tires on the start on the restart and taking out the whole field. So gotta love that. But other than that, it was a really good race. Take a look at what's coming up here in the future. On Elevated TV, we got the second annual Snowball Derby going on tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday. Then next Sunday night, we got the second annual Christmas Clash at Legley. And then the first race of the year will be the New Year's Bash. But the first race for Rolling Thunder for the new year will be January 8th for the Honky Tonkin' Twin 25s. The Legends will be going to Nashville Fairgrounds for Twin 25s. They'll be racing 25 lappers for that one. So Rolling Thunder's almost done for the year. I think they got this race, street stock race, and a late model stock race, and then they are done for the year. So or for the season, I should say. Then they'll come back to you guys next winter. So got to be some great racing. It's coming up. We got the Christmas Clash, we got the New Year's Bash, and a lot of other races as well. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Going to be some really good racing, and can't wait to bring you along for the ride. So it's going to be fun. And we're going to get the Pro Trucks on the front stretch, get them gridded up, give you your starting lineup, and be ready to go for the first of 3 races here tonight. 50 laps on tap for the Pro Trucks, and going to be exciting, going to be eventful, and all of the above. So there you see your 20 Pro Trucks. Good field of Pro Trucks. Good field. I mean, last year I think we had only 15, and we got 5 more this year. So good field of Pro Trucks. You see them there lined up on the front straightaway. And so we're going to give you the starting lineup. Here we go. Row 1 is going to be Cody Demers and Eric Ware on your front row there. Row 2 is going to be Lila Sessoms, David Hall. Row 3 is going to be Lee Jones and Dustin Lane. Row 4 is going to be Timmy Custer and Victoria Sessoms. Row 5 is going to be Noah Allison and Dalton Chupp. Row 6 is going to be Xavier King and Tommy Blair. Row 7 is going to be Wyatt Marshburn and Jimmy Kirby. Row 8 is going to be James Kirby and John Riddle. Row 9 is going to be Jonathan Sessoms and John Stapleton. Row 10 is going to be Sarah Billiter and Bentley Sessoms. And that is going to round out your 20-car starting fields. One to keep an eye on right here, this man right here in that number 85. He looked strong last year, and he's looking to come back. But the guy that won last year, he's starting deep in the field in the number 5 Milwaukee entry. He won last year's Snowball Derby Pro Truck feature on Friday night. He is looking to rebound here tonight and make a vengeance after winning last year's as well. So he's looking to go back-to-back this year. That's James Kirby in that number 5. He'll be rolling off from the 15th position this year. Well, before we get the command to fire the engines, we're going to go down truck side for the Knights in Vocation.
Dear God, as we are gathered here this evening to celebrate these gentlemen, shake and bake like Ricky Bobby, help us to remember we also have a race that we must run. Help us to also shake and bake. Stress, some days depressed. Help us to remember we are blessed, we must shake and bake. Heartache, heartbreak, you have used it all for our breakthrough. Help us to shake and bake. And on the days where it's hard to get up out of bed, help us to remember those famous and faithful words. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. For your glory, by your grace. In Jesus' name I pray, and all of God's children said, amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome award-winning, multi-platinum country music icon and star of the upcoming Fox series Monarch, Trace Adkins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hey, Ray. All righty, we are back and ready to turn them loose for 50 laps here at Five Flags. Thank you for tuning in. This is the second annual Snowball Derby presented by Zach's Lawn Care. They come on board this year. Zach's Lawn Care is a company out of Anderson, Indiana. You need your grass cut? Best striping you'll ever see in the business. So going to be a good one here tonight. Appreciate them coming on board for this year's sponsor. Alrighty, we're going to go down on the front stretch. And we are going to get the command to start the engines here tonight for this one. Gentlemen, start your engine. Field covering the live 20 of the best pro trucks in the southeastern region at 5 Flag Speedway in Pensacola, Florida. We're going to go with 50 laps here tonight for this one. Going to be coming back to the London Green next time by. James Kirby won this race last year. He's starting deep in the field in the 15th position, looking to come from the back to hopefully win his second Snowball Derby in the Pro Trucks. One to green, lights out on the Iracing official pace car. 20 Pro Trucks gonna get us kicked off for the Snowball Derby. Wesley Outlaw will be joining us here tomorrow night and Sunday. Deemers, Ware, Sessons Hall, your top four. Roll into turn number
Green
4.
flag.
Green flag is in the air. We're Snowball Derby racing here for the road truck. Off of turn number 1. The 51 on the bottom. Here we're on the outside working the 25 machine. She's working the bottom well. But still, Ware working the outside, trying to make something work on the outside. Sessons on the bottom road. Here comes David Hall. The Beaufort, North Carolina Busch Lights number 1 machine. Still side by side, both of your top spot. To the 44 machine. Working there. Here comes Hall. Hall goes getting straight to the wall just a little bit. Here comes that 25 machine. Back to the outside. Hall trying to go in as well, but it looks like the Ware around again. Here comes Ware back to the outside. He's got work. He's got help. Busch Lights number 1. He's going to tuck in front of Sessom. So we're working on turn number 2. That's going to be David Hall. Lila Sessom with the 44 machine. The back chase. Number 44. The Busch Light number 1 of David Hall. One out of Washington, North Carolina. One out of Beaufort, North Carolina. Side by side, one for third. Got the Oklahoma head. Number 98 working the outside. Got the Georgia native and the 20 machine working the bottom, but here comes the 97 working right there. He's back to the Washington, North Carolina native of the 27 behind him as well. The Goodrich number 97 still working on the outside. Working 8 laps of still working the outside. That's Dustin Lane. Lee Jones, but he won't come in working the bottom. Here's Custer, Timmy Custer in the 97 in his race machine, working the bottom. He's trying to almost push Dustin Lane through the corner. Picks Dustin Lane up there off the corner. Won last year, the number 5. He's stuck on the outside. Not looking good as he got 40 in a row in this top 5. 41 laps to go here. The 5 of Derby trying to win the outside. That is a beautiful number 6 of gold. Number 35 of Bentley working the outside. Outside number 63 off a turn 2, back down the back straightaway. The 5 trying to make something work, trying to get back to the front. Not gonna do it. Deemers, still your leader. Is catching your race leader in that 25 machine. The fast holding number 25 trying to catch your race leader here. He's doing just that. Down the back straightaway they go. Ware, Hall, Lila Sessom, Dustin Lane, Lee Jones, Victoria Sessom, all right there together. Number 4 or 1 machine. So that goes trying to make something work to the outside. crazy part about it is these trucks will race here in the nighttime. On Sunday, your supers will race in the daytime. They will race around 2 or 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. So it's going to be a different track, different animal. Even the LCQs for the super will be at nighttime on Saturday. So they're going to have to go from racing a totally different racetrack. They're going to go racing that nighttime experience to racing that daytime experience. So a lot of different factors there that you got to, what from the temperature's going to be different. The track temp right now is 75 degrees. The air temp 67. So there's a lot of different factors that come into how these pro trucks handle now and how the supers are going to handle tomorrow and then LCQs, and then you got the big 300 lap on Sunday. Hall still trying to roll in that number 44 machine. Here comes he is coming. Victoria Sessoms, Lee Jones in the lead lot number 20. Sessoms of Victoria on the outside of the 33, right behind them. You got David King in the 91 machine, right there with them as well. 3-car battle, making a 4-car if the 85 and no Allison gets there. Sessom's going to power on the outside. Here comes King. King trying to make something work. 20 laps to third. 30 laps to go. Next time by. Oh, baby, the Goonies number 91, or 85, excuse me, throws it in there to the bottom. On the outside, we've seen Sessoms, she powered her way to the outside. Jones is not making up the work on the bottom. Maybe he needs to go to the outside. Maybe he just needs to stick where he's at. The 85, Allison outside. Only 2 cars is together. The 51, the 25 up front. About a 2-second gap over Lila Sessoms. Paul in the 1 machine. He's got the Dustin Lane. He's catching the 1 machine now. They work on the turn number 2. Laps of 50 complete here. Work up off some more. Where? Battle for your race lead. Lap number 26, halfway. Battle for your race lead. Where to the outside? Damers on the bottom. 25, 51. Battling it out side by side as they work off the turn. Damer's going to hold the position there. Ware working the outside. Can he make it move? We've seen this early on there in the start. Here comes that 25 machine. 27 laps of 50. Side by side as they work through 1 and 2. Ware still trying to work the outside. That's going to open the door back up for Lila Sessoms. Sessoms on the back bumper of the 51. Ware, here comes Hall, here comes Lane. 5-car truck battle for first. Lila Sessoms in the 44, back chicks number 44. David Hall out of North Carolina, Dustin Lane out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right there on top of each other. 5 trucks. Pull them over the blanket as they work off of 2 down the back straightaway. Still side by side for your race lead. 20 laps to go this time by. We've seen really good racing in a caution-free race last year. We're seeing really good racing in a caution-free race so far this year. Who wants it more? Damers, Ware, Sessoms. Lane throws it in there. Dustin Lane throws it in there on the 44 machine. new race leader in Pensacola. But here comes the 51, the 44, back to the outside. This is all going on for your race lead. Wow, what a first race of the night here. Here comes 44 back to the outside. Here comes Hall to the outside. Dustin Lane threw it in there. Didn't work. Didn't have nowhere to go. Outside line prevailing here at Pensacola. Does Lane go to the outside? Does Dustin Lane stay at the bottom with the 51 machine? Lila Sessoms move her up into second. Now she's got 17 laps to go real in wear. She's been strong all afternoon. Here comes that 51. Whoa, baby! He's going to throw it in there trying to get back to the inside of the 44. If you're Sessoms, your Demers, your Lane, your Hall, you want a caution right now. If you're Ware, you don't. Really good racing here up front. 51, 44, still duking it out for second. Lane's going to get around Hall. Hall falls back from third to fifth. Lila Sessoms goes from fourth to second. Demers goes from second, first to third. Everybody throwing positions, swapping positions. 13 laps to go this time by. Does Demer get back around the 51? Does Lane get around the 51? Does the 44 catch the 45? We're about to find out. It's go or go home time at this point in the race. Trying to catch the 51. Oh, baby, there's Custer. Top six on top of each other. Custer trying to get around Hall now. Back. We got the 37. The 53. That's Tommy Blair. Ryan Marshman in the 53. Side by side here. Struggling on for 11 as well. The guy that won last year's race. He's in dead last. Out of it. No shot. Up off a 4. 11 taps to go. 11 to go this time. 10 make it. Does anybody have anything to win in the 25 machine? He started on the outside pole. He has got out front. 9 to go. Trucking away. Who is going to win the second annual Pro Truck Feature here at Five Flags? Ware, Lila, Demers, Lane, Hall. Top 5 here in Pensacola. Dustin Lane from Tulsa, Oklahoma in the number 98. Working the bottom. Working that turn number 4. Trying to get around that 51 machine. Here he comes to the outside. Thought about it. No. Tucks back in. Lane trying to catch the 1 machine. 6 laps to go in this one. Remember, coming up next, we got the Sportsmen's 450 laps. Sportsmen's 450 laps. And then we got the Pure Stocks for, I believe, another 50. So, a lot of racing coming up here on night number 1. Appreciate everybody watching on the Facebook page and Elevated TV on YouTube. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. 5 to go. Nobody got anything to wear. We're going to catch lap traffic. He's going to catch back mark. Kirby. Down the first straightaway. Here comes Ware. Ware trying to get into the lappers. 3 to go. This time by. This is what the 44 needs. Instead of a caution, your hopes is, does he get in lap traffic? Does he get caught up in it? Does that give you time to get to him? Does that give you the opposite end to try to get to him? 2 to go. Popsicle sticks in the air. To the inside of the first lap truck. 2 to go for Eric Ware. 3 wide off of turn number 4. Your race leader going to stick it on your lappers. He works up off of turn number 4. W Energy, 1 to go here for the 25 machine. Played his cards right all afternoon. Up off the corner. Pro Truck winner. First race winner of the night. Eric Ware in the 25. Demers all come home to the top of the league. Taking a look here at your results. Eric Ware, Lila Sessions Demers, Dustin Lane, David Hall, Timmy Custer. Victoria still got a Sportsman's. We still got the Pure Stocks. Don't go anywhere. When we come back here from Pensacola, we got even more racing coming to you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a minute. Of racing. Hope everybody is having a fantastic night of. We are back here for the second annual Snowball Derby. It's been a good night of racing. We've seen a new winner in the Pro Trucks. Now we're going to see who is going to win here in the Sportsman's, which is basically our Sportsman, but we use the street stocks on iRacing because we really don't have a Sportsman. So the elevated TV street stocks are going to be rolling here. They're on the track, as you see there, for qualifying. Right now, Sarah Billiter sitting fast time on top of the board with Dustin Lane, Lee Jones. A lot of these names you just seen. A lot of these names you just seen in the Pro Trucks, you're going to see them here in the Sportsman division. Sorry, I was getting something there handled. Alrighty, looks like CD Damers is going to get the pole in the Sportsman's also. So he gets the pole in the Pro Trucks, and now he's going to get the Sportsman pole. So it's going to be exciting, going to be good. So we're going to advance the session here and get our field gridded up and get everything going. And we are going to turn them a loose for 50 laps of racing. Starting lineup, going to be CD and Noah Allison. And remember, Noah Allison will be going for back-to-back wins. He won this race last year. He won the Sportsman division last year. He is looking to go back-to-back. He rolls off on the outside pole this year as well. Row 2 is going to be Lee Jones and Andrew Cook. Row 3, Dalton Chupp, Josh Poor. Row 4 going to be Robert Taylor and Sarah Billiter. Row 5 going to be Caleb Hall and Kylie Bittenbaugh. Row 6 going to be Aaron Sessoms and Ron Phipps. Row 7 going to be Jason Thompson and James Horner. Row 8 going to be Dustin Lane, Ryan Eminette. Row 9 going to be Josh Everett Jr. and John Riddle. Row 10 going to be James Kirby and Wyatt Marshburn. Row 11 going to be Xavier King and Jonathan Sessoms. Row 12, David Hall, Victoria Sessoms. Row 13 going to be James Kirby and Ricky Craig. Row 14 is going to be a nobody. 26 cars strong. 30 took qualifying time. Only 26 made it in the qualifying. We're going to get the field going and rolling off here, and we are going to turn them a loose for 50 laps. Remember, your last year's winner, Noah Allison, rolling on the outside pole. You see that field rolling off here. Field rolling off. Second race of the night. Still one more race to go. One to go this time by. Coming to the green. Coming to the green flag for the the second race of the night. Field works down the front straightaway. 26th Street starting strong. Leads lap number 1, but here comes lap winner Allison. Noah Allison out of Anderson, Indiana. Working to the bottom, trying to get around into that number 24 machine. Here comes Jones. Jones to the back bumper. Down through 1 and 2. Here comes Allison all over that one of the one. Kayla Paul, Sarah Miller, all back here. Sessoms, Bittenball, Poor, set the Spiller. Trying to throw it in there. Poor tries to throw it 3 wide. Josh Poor in that number 27. Working the outside line there. And it's like a cluster. It's like a backed up system on I-69 in Indianapolis. Working itself into fissures right here in the middle. You got Poor, Phipps, Horner, Thompson, Bittenball, Sessoms, Miller. All right there. Like I'm watching the traffic going into Fishers, getting off of I-69 on the 465 in front of Top Golf. Everybody's starting to spread out. Everybody's starting to gaggle, ungaggle. Everybody's starting to get themselves situated. Builder all over the place. He is like a ping pong ball going from the top to the bottom, back to the bottom, back to the top. I mean, third lane groove racing here. She's ripping the lip like Kyle Larson. Horner, Kirby, 3 wide but Poor. Kirby on the bottom, Horner. Here comes Everett, Poor, side by side, 3 wide. King looking to put his nose in there. Horner is making the moves work. Whoa, baby, big time moves for Everett Kirby. 3 wide with Kirby, Everett spilling her. Buddy there putting on a show. Poor gets in the milliner. How in the hell did they save it? Excuse my friend. Allison back to the outside. Here comes Jones. Jones to the inside. There's stuff going on everywhere. Dalton jumping the number 2 machine. He puts his nose in there. This is going on for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. While there's still 3 and 4 wide back there. Over is the monkey in the middle. And Josh Moore, he throws himself to the outside. Going outside. Over on the bottom. Here comes over. It'll be this. Looking to the inside. This is probably the most funnest thing about Five Flags. You can race the top, the bottom, the middle, the outside, against the wall, wherever you want to go. Here comes Ricky Craig. Here comes Fuller. 3 wide. Craig shuts the door on that one. Here comes Sessoms looking to the bottom. Oh, baby, dashboard and then Ricky Craig a bumper. Here comes David Hall with 3 wide in the back. Marshford, Hall, Sessoms, Eminette, Phipps, all in the battle. Is the question. Meanwhile, Allison has fell back to 6. Andrew Cook in the number 69, trying to get around the outside of him. Everybody out and everybody rolling in. Snowball back in the back, four in that 27 machine, working the outside of the 2 machine in the middle. Here comes Miller, 3 wide, here comes Kirby again. We're going to be 3 wide with these 3 again. Here comes the 19 through the middle. 4 working the outside, here comes Ricky Craig of the 4 machine, working the outside with 4. Trying to stick his nose in there, thought about it, no, tucks back in. Kirby right there, you got Craig, you got Fitz, you got Sessoms, all right there under a blanket. This is all going for in the back. 4 gets a little bit, tucks back. 4 goes frontwards, he gets a little bit, tucks back. Nowhere to go for the number 27 machine. Craig slides up in front of him. I ain't gonna lie, it's probably more interesting to watch the back markers than it is sitting here trying to watch the front. Oh, baby! Riddle with a big slide job there. Saves it. Kirby done a nice job not wrecking it. Here comes Kirby. Kirby back to the outside. Thought about it. Goes to the inside of the board. Thought about it. Wide. 20 laps up to 50. 30 laps to go in this one. And Riddle is driving the wheels off that race car trying to hang on to it. Here comes Craig. Craig back to the middle. 4 on the outside. Craig in the middle. Allison trying to work his way back to the front there. Trying to make this spot. Craig Ford, side by side. Whoa, baby, Craig with a big slide job. That's going to open the door up for Ford. Ford back to the outside. Ricky Craig, I've seen this guy drive his car here sideways at Anderson Speedway. And he is almost doing the same thing I've seen I've seen numerous of these guys race their cars sideways. I mean, dirt track instead of asphalt racing at Anderson Speedway, and they are doing it right here in the Iracing Zone. 23 laps of 50. Whoa, baby, look at Kirby sideways once again. He is doing one heck of a job running his car in the pole. Craig trying to make one of these guys go. Go back up front. Chuck. Good. That's your top 5. Allison, all out of this. Aaron Sessoms, he's worked his way up. Xavier King, biggest mover. 10 laps, or 10 spots. In that 11th position. Warner, working the outside. There you go. You got Josh Everett Jr. all over the back bumper. Jason Thompson. Oh, baby, sideways still. Oklahoma, baby. Racing with Caleb Hall on the 51. Battles all over the race surface. Caleb Hall, the pilot, flying J number 51. We are just over halfway. We still got the video. Pure Stocks coming up. Pure Stocks will be coming up right after this to conclude the night of the racing. Oh, buddy. Starting to get to back out of the field. Back out of the field with a Mustang. Top 5. Andrew Cook buried in that number 69, running in the 5th position. Aaron Sessoms in 6th, Allison in 7th, Thompson, Tyler, in 10th position. What's the matter right now? Xavier King trying to push to 72. Whoa, baby! Good from the bumper. Tells them they got to go. One of them's got to do something. I'm going to the front. 20 laps to go. Go Homer. Go big now. Whoa, baby! 72 sideways. So who's your number 72 working the sideways dirt tracking around 5 laps? Meanwhile, cut Liz Slinger has caught lap traffic with 19 laps to go. Can Lee Jones out of Claxton, Georgia get around the B1 bomber? Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Jones. Jones to the outside. Side by side, the B1's in traffic. Nowhere to go. Hall going to check up out of the way. That's going to help the B1 machine as he works to the bottom. Here comes the 77. Meanwhile, Logan Ford's out of that game with a Dalton Chuck in the mix. He's there. He wants more. Also, Robert Taylor. Here comes Jones putting it 3 wide on David Hall for the race lead. Side by side, throwing slide job after slide job, dirt race, throwing doors, bumpers, you name it. Here comes Chuck to the bottom. Lee Jones struggling with the handling on that race car. 16 laps to go. Here comes Taylor in the Monster Energy number 17. Chuck, Dalton Chuck, Evergreen Lawn Care number 2, working his way forward. 15 to go here. This is the B1, the 2, the 77, the 17. Oh, baby, the 11 sideways. The 55 going to tuck out of the 1. Here comes the Dr. Chuck. He's working his low, pushes up, almost gets to the lap car of 55. 13 laps to go, trying to catch the orange and blue. B1. Here comes the 2. Oh, baby, there goes that number 11 of Jimmy Curtis. Going a lap down. Dalton Chuck still fighting though. Battle for your race lead off of turn number 2. Chuck's there. Chuck's there. Chuck's there. Can he get 5 though is the question. Chuck is there with 12 to go. Chuck shoves the nose in 3 and 4. He gets loose off of 4. 11 laps to go, 10 to go, this time by. Lap traffic, your top 2. Here goes Chuck, here comes Taylor. Don't jump to the bottom. Don't jump, throws it in there. 3 wide off of turn number 4. Dalton Chubb says, I want this, the Alabama Slammer from Florence, Alabama. Working his way for his first ever career win. Oh, the B1 gets loose. We're 3 wide up at turn number 4 for your race lead. Oh, baby, the 17 with a big slide. The 2, the B1, the 17. Oh, duking it out. 9 laps to go. Dalton Chubb looking for his first career win ever. The B1 throws it in there, the 17 sideways through 1 and 2. The 55, that's a lap car. The 11, a lap car. They're holding up the race leaders. Chuck working the outside. The B1 nowhere to go up at turn number 4. 7 to go. Oh, baby, Jimmy Kirby with a big sideways move. Chuck just not clearing. Side by side for your race lead off of 1 and 2. Here comes Taylor. Taylor there as well. Here comes the 2 machine. 3-way battle for your race lead, and we are 5 laps to go. 5 to go. And Dalton Chubb pick up his first career win. The 11 machine is holding the 2 machine up. Here comes Jones. Here comes Cook. Andrew Cook in the 69 wanting to be back there. 4 to go. Oh, baby. Ripping the lip. Here comes that B1, the 17 as well. Oh, baby, 3 wide, almost 4 wide. 3 wide for your race lead. The 11's a lap car. Dalton Chubb working the outside. The B1's going to shove him up the track. Here comes the 17. New race leader with 3 to go. Can Chuck get back around him? Dalton Chubb trying to get back to the front. Get the front away. Down in the 3 and 4. White flag by W Energy. 1 lap to go. Presented by W for the B1. The race is on the second load. Whoa, baby! The 17 with a big slide there. Down into 3 and 4. Nobody's going to touch him. Out of Muncie, Indiana. The B1 bomber machine. Demers wins it. Chuck, Taylor, Cook, Jones, your top 5. Are you not entertained? We're on night 1, second race of the weekend, and are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, ladies and gentlemen? Results coming up. Damers, Chuck, Taylor, Cook, Jones, Aaron Sessoms, Noah Allison, Jason Thompson. Noah Allison, strong finish second after winning last year's Snowball Derby, night number 1 sportsman race. Thompson, Everett Jr., and Caleb Hall rounds out your top 10. Solid finish for Caleb Hall in his debut. Billiter, Kylie, Xavier King, Riddle, James Kirby, Josh Porter, Dustin Lane, Ron Phipps, James Horner, Wyatt Marshburn round out your top 20. Craig, Sessoms, Aminette, Kirby, Victoria Sessoms, and David Hall round out your 26 car field. The question is, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, Chad? Like, I mean, you had races in the back, you had races in the front. I mean, it was everywhere. You couldn't miss it. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we got one more race coming up. It's going to be your Pure Stock feature event for the night. They will be going for 35 laps. 35 laps for your Pure Stocks. Don't go anywhere. When we return here on Elevated TV, on the Facebook page, and the YouTube, we will have more in the final race from the night 1 of the Snowball Derby. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in just a minute.
Blue Line Soft Wash is a veteran-owned and operated company dedicated to bringing integrity and precision to exterior cleaning. Founded by a retired law enforcement officer, and we proudly back the men in blue. Blue Line Soft Wash upholds the values of service, commitment, and attention to detail in every job. Trust Blue Line Soft Wash to protect and enhance your property with the same dedication they once gave to protecting our community. Protect and serve. Protect your car with Blue Line Soft Wash today.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at Iracing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Welcome back to night number 1 of the Snowball Derby. I hope everybody is having a fantastic afternoon and a fantastic night. We have one final race for you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Pure Stocks. Sarah Billiter won this race last year, and she is looking to come back here strong tonight and win this one. Cars on track for qualifying. What a race we just saw in the street stocks or sportsmen, whatever you want to call them. Impressive race there, and gonna be an exciting one here. Field has qualified. We're going to advance the session and get the show on the road here for this one. 15 cars took time. 15 cars will start the race. There you see the small field of pure stocks, which is otherwise known as the mini stocks. They'll be rolling off for their 30-lap feature. Starting on the pole, last year's winner. Excuse me, not last year's winner. Starting on the pole, Aaron Sessoms, last year's winner, will be starting outside pole in the 17, Miss Sarah Billiter. Row 2 going to be Chris DeWeese and Braxton DeWeese. That's a father-son duo battle there on the second row. Row 3 going to be John Riddle and Jonathan Rist. Row 4, C.D. Damers and Jonathan Sessoms. Victoria Sessoms, David Hall make up row 5. Row 6, Wyatt Marshford, Dalton Chuck. Row 7 going to be Lee Jones and Dustin Lane. Rounding out your field on row 8, 15 cars, will be Ethan Jarrett. Field's going to begin to roll off here. 35 laps, short little race here, going to be exciting. No cautions so far. In these two races, we had no cautions in the night one last year. We're having no cautions this year. We're going to see who is going to take home the win here in your mini stocks. Will it be Sarah Billiter? Will she go back-to-back in that number 17 InjuredCars.com machine? Or will we see the likes of Aaron Sessoms? Will we see the likes of the DeWeeses? Who will take home the win? Field's going to work down the back straightaway. In the turn number 3 and 4. Up off of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. We're underway for 35 laps, and Billiter gets a great jump off of the turn number 1. Chris DeWeese in the 002. Braxton DeWeese in the Ghost. 002 Actually, that's Crystal East in the O2. Excuse me. Crystal East stops it off from there. Here comes Riddle. Riddle me this in the 38. Filling her back to the outside, though. Get back around. Crystal East trying to catch Aaron Sessoms. 3-car breakaway battle for the race lead. Laps complete already. These laps go fast here. Kendall Weiss getting back to the line. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Here in this one. Oh, buddy, here comes Victoria Sessoms looking to put a 3 wide on her husband, Jonathan Sessoms. Cracks Snow Weiss on the outside of the 0-2. Outside is Deemers. Here comes Jonathan Sessoms. He wants to put his nose in it. Jonathan Sessoms' only win ever on the elevated TV circuit is the Christmas Clash mini stock race last year in that 24 Mountain Blue machine. Riddle trying to get to the inside of the 95. Here comes Riddle as well. 3-car breakaway for your lead. Riddle, Deemers, the Weiss, the 70, Victoria Sessoms, she puts it 3 wide. Whoa, baby! Riddle throws it in there. Deemers still on the outside line strong, still making it work. Riddle's still working the bottom though. Riddle is faster than Deemers though. But Deemers has the outside line. He's going to clear him though. There comes the 24 machine. That's the Jack Daniels machine. That's going to Ryan Marshall. Jonathan Sessoms there in that 24. Battle of the 24s. Caught your race leader, Aaron Sessoms. The Weiss trying to go to the outside, trying to catch him, trying to get to him. Aaron Sessoms in the Kool-Aid Man machine. There you see your race leader. Last year's winner in the 17 in the 3rd position. Braxton Weiss. And then it is a gaggle. Got the 6, that's Ethan Jarrett, Lee Jones, Victoria, Wayne, Marshburn, Sessoms, Jonathan, all these people right here in a battle as we got 14 laps to complete, 22 laps to go. Cars are 2 by 2 by 2. Chuck in the 25. See how he'll have a heck of a battle for your race lead. Oh, buddy, here comes John Lewis throwing it in there to the inside of the end. That's going to be David Hall. Luis is at in that number pink and green 02 Ghost machine. Chris Luis is catching him little by little. Looks like Aaron Sessoms is better in 3 and 4, but Luis is better in 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Luis has got to get there, got to catch him. Go on down here with the 02 machine of Crystal Luis. There you see. There's your margin. Down the front straightaway. 12, 11 laps to go this time. 11 laps to go. Luis, last lap. 18.93. Crystal Luis in the 02. Last lap for Aaron Sessoms, 18.90. Look at these laps. Luis was faster. 18.87 to a 94. Luis was faster. 9 to go this time at the line. Can Crystal Luis catch the 11 machine? Lap times. Sessoms faster that time. 90 to a 99. Faster than Luis. You can see if you look at this camera angle right here, Luis is running a little bit different line than that 11 machine. Luis was faster, 93 to a 99. 6 to go. Can Luis get to him? Luis gets to him, struggles. Dirty air, not the way you want to go. Time, Luis is there. Luis is there. Everybody's in the battle going on through the circuit. This is the lead battle right here. The 02 versus the 11. Can Aaron Sessoms hang on and win the mini stock portion of the Snowball Derby? 2 to go. Popsicle sticks in the air. Off the back straightaway. Down the front straightaway. 1 lap to go for Aaron Sessoms. Weiss, not gonna get there. Up off the corner from Tarboro, North Carolina's Aaron Sessoms wins the mini stock portion of the Snowball Derby. Crystal Weiss will come home with a solid second place finish. And last year's runner-up, or last year's winner, I should say, coming home in the third position here tonight. Taking a look here at your results. Aaron Sessoms, Crystal Weiss, Sarah Billiter with your top 3. John Riddle, Braxton DeWeese, Lee Jones, Victoria Sessoms, Dustin Lane, Jonathan Sessoms, Dalton Chupp, your top 10. Demers, Rist, Hall, Ethan Jarrett, and Wyatt Marshburn comes home in the top 15. Well, we hope everybody has enjoyed the racing. I know I have. It has been one exciting night of racing. It has been very, very enjoyable. The street stock race, best race of the night. 100% hands down, no questions asked. So we give them the yes sir moment of the race for the Elevated TV from Elevated TV here on night number 1. Don't forget, coming up next, we got tomorrow night. We got the second annual Snowball Derby. We got Snowflake LCQ, Snowball Derby LCQ. We got the Modifieds, the Mayhem 75. We got the Snowflake 100 coming up. And then Sunday, we got the Snowball Derby for 300 laps of action-packed racing. Well, it's been a good time. It's been a good night. We've had 3 different winners in 3 different races. No repeat winners this year so far. So that's a good thing. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Modifieds, the Mayhem 75 laps. And we also have the Snowflake and the Snowball Derby LCQs. So, hope everybody has a great night. Don't forget, we got the Honky Tonkin' Twin 25 for Rolling Thunder coming up on January 8th. And we got the Christmas Clash next Sunday night. For myself and everybody at Elevated TV, we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of Elevated Broadcasting. Elevated TV would like to thank all of our fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.